Most benchtop sanders feel like they are made of plastic and wishful thinking, but this one actually has some real weight to it. When you first set it down on the workbench, that cast iron base makes a huge difference. It stays put, and more importantly, it doesn't dance around the shop when you fire up the motor. Speaking of the motor, that half-horsepower unit is surprisingly punchy. It handles stock removal without bogging down the second you press a piece of hardwood against the belt, which is usually where these smaller units start to struggle. What makes this thing actually useful is the flexibility. You can flip that 4x36-inch belt from horizontal to vertical in a heartbeat, and having the disc right there on the side means you aren't constantly swapping setups just to clean up a miter cut. It's one of those small details that keeps the momentum going when you're deep into a project. The beveling table is a nice touch too, though honestly, the locking mechanism could be a bit more intuitive. It gets the job done, but you have to make sure you really crank it down so it doesn't drift while you're working. Changing the belts is probably the best part of the design. There is no hunting for hex keys or fiddling with tiny screws. You just pop the lever, swap the belt, and get back to sanding. It's a simple, tool-free process that saves a ton of frustration. Now, it isn't perfect. The dust collection port is functional, but if you're doing heavy sanding, you'll definitely want to hook it up to a decent shop vac. Otherwise, you'll be cleaning up fine dust for a week. Also, the footprint is a bit wider than some of the ultra-compact models out there, so make sure you have the bench space before you commit. Still, for someone who spends a lot of time shaping edges or cleaning up rough cuts, this feels like a solid workhorse. It doesn't try to be a fancy, high-tech gadget. It just focuses on being a reliable, heavy-duty tool that handles the grunt work without complaining. If you're tired of sanders that feel like toys, this is a massive step up in terms of build quality and raw performance. It's a straightforward, no-nonsense machine that earns its spot on the bench.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.